Hi guys, thanks for joining me. West Ham versus Chelsea post-match. Just watched the game and it was a crazy game. So many goals in this game. I think my pre-match, I thought Chelsea were going to win it only because West Ham looked very, very dodgy against Sunderland. Opening weekend, right? This is the first game of week 2. And West Ham, of course, opened the scoring very early on, six minutes in, and we all thought, oh my gosh, they started off very well with Paqueta's goal. Paqueta's goal was pretty good, very, very impressive, long range strike, goes in, and you're thinking, right, great start. Chelsea sort of like, you know what? I don't even think Chelsea were incredibly good where you can think that they are going to win, because when you think about it, like Cole Palmer was taken out just before the match started. Basically he was injured, so he couldn't start, and they got this young guy, what's his name, this 18-year-old player, Estevao. New guy started, was really bright though, creating chances, I think he even had an assist earlier on in the second half. So basically, João Pedro scores the equalizer at 15 minutes. A goal for West Ham is ruled out. I think when the goal was ruled out, West Ham really lost their way from that point on, and that was like in the 18th minute, very early on. They sort of lost their way. They were making moves, but they were not looking like you could tell early on that they were going to struggle to win, because in the 23rd minute, Chelsea went ahead. Pedro Neto, a player that I liked last season. Every time he's playing, something's going to happen, including Enzo as well, another player who Chelsea really rely on to score for them and to basically have positive impact. One of those players really, really driven when he's playing, something's going to happen. So at this point, West Ham are really, really struggling. They look like they're drowning. They made some changes in the second half, and really nothing changed. Chelsea just started turning the gears. Chalobah gets in, scores for them as well in the 58th minute. And I've forgotten Moises Caicedo as well with that goal that he scored. One of those, like their keeper though. Chelsea, West Ham's keeper was really, really, really poor. I don't know what he was thinking, really. He's one of those, apparently he's a new keeper, youngish keeper. I think they need to consider that position because he didn't look in control at all. Anyway, he dropped the ball. Caicedo got it, smashed it in, came off under the crossbar in the net. One of those goals. And from that time on, you couldn't see West Ham doing much. They did push. I think their player, let's see, Malik Diouf, I thought did pretty well. He was really, really good defensively. Let me go have a look quickly at their lineup. So West Ham, Mads Hammerson, really poor performance. Todibo, another one, really struggled, got changed. I think just after halftime was replaced. Kilman. Wan-Bissaka, I didn't even notice. He was so anonymous. James Ward-Prowse had a few chances towards the end of the game, shot on target, something like that, but it was nothing impressive. You cannot play a team in the Premier League with only one decent player. Thomas Soucek was substituted, didn't do much, but Malik Diouf, I did notice him quite a few times, but it was always going to be a struggle, I think, against a team like Chelsea. They struggled against Sunderland, so imagine stronger teams. West Ham really need to be careful because they are contenders. They might be fighting for their lives at the end of the season, towards the end of the season, and they should really be conscious that they don't get relegated. Gerard Bowen, I saw he had a few chances. Nicholas Fulkrug, he had that chance that was disallowed. It was millimeters offside. It was a toe, but things like that really set you back sometimes. In terms of Chelsea, their goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, the usual. Gusto, I did notice him. Chalobah, pretty good. He had a goal as well. Cucurella, one of those players, he's wing plays on the left wing, really attacking, created a lot of chances for the team, for Chelsea, and it was pretty good. Enzo, one of my favorite Chelsea players, you know, when you're watching him, it's always somebody I'm aware of, and he's pretty potent. Caicedo, again, a decent performance, very easy, I think, against West Ham team. Estevao, this new guy who replaced Cole Palmer, did so well. He did so well. He was very visible. He was creating chances in coming from the right wing, in behind, crosses, everything. They didn't miss Cole Palmer at all today. João Pedro, he's going to be scoring a few goals for Chelsea, isn't it? Let's be honest. This guy can score, and he took his chance well, scored. Liam Delap, new signing. He didn't impress today, but probably just one of those things. He'll grow into the team maybe, but he probably was a bit under, overwhelmed. But I think he definitely probably will perform at the end of it. But yeah, that's how the game ended. 5-1 to Chelsea. And yeah, they looked good tonight, but not because they were wonderful. But yeah, because West Ham are so bad, even I would look good in that team, let's be honest. But playing against West Ham, but they were really poor tonight. And West Ham took advantage of it. I mean, Chelsea took advantage of it and won the game 5-1. So yeah, they've got a few goals in, 5 goals, and that's it. So that was their match, Friday night match. We've got plenty of football coming up across the weekend. Join me in my next video where I talk about the fixtures that are going to be upcoming Saturday, Sunday, and I think Monday we might have a game as well. So yeah, join me in my next videos, and thanks for joining me on Daliso Sports Show. I am Daliso. Right. Thanks a lot and good night. Bye-bye.